Hello everyone, this is DC Wrestling back at it again on this Thanksgiving Eve. I want to first take this time and opportunity to say I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving, a safe Thanksgiving tomorrow. Obviously I know we have a lot of stuff going on in the world today, mainly and particularly this pandemic, and this pandemic has affected, you know, world traveling and just people, from being able to go to like different places and not able to visit their families. But we will overcome this, and we will be able to, get this coronavirus under control. But anyways, I'm making this video because I have decided, to make a video about AEW's next big show. Not a pay-per-view, it's morely of a very special episode of AEW Dynamite. Obviously, we saw the, like something like the anniversary show or Fighter Fest or Fight for the Fallen that they did a few weeks ago or a few months ago. So AEW's winter is coming, will be taking place next week on Dynamite, December 2nd, 2020 at Daly's Place in Jacksonville, Florida. It will be broadcast on the TNT network. Obviously, if you've been living under a rock, Winter is Coming is actually a reference to Game of Thrones, which didn't really have a good season. I remember a lot of people didn't really like how Game of Thrones ended it and, hoped Game of Thrones came back. I never really got into Game of Thrones, but this is not about Game of Thrones. I'm just letting you know that Winter is Coming is from Game of Thrones. So anyway, we're not going to waste any time. The first match I want to talk about, Britt Baker versus Leia. I'm just going to say that first name, Leia. This is going to be a squash match in my opinion. I think Britt Baker's she's obviously going to win this. I think this is just a squash match for Britt Baker. I don't know about you, man, but I see Thunder Rosa coming in the ring and, maybe attacking Britt Baker after the match, igniting the feud between those two that are obviously getting ready to start. I don't know if I said this before, but I said it off camera. I didn't exactly say it on camera. Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker could be a really good feud for the AEW Women's Division because the AEW Women's Division is not really in a very strong suit as of right now. I mean, for crying out loud, and I would say NXT Women's Division is better. I mean, because they are better. But yeah, man, this is gonna be a squash match for Britt Baker because no one really knows who this Layla girl, not Layla, but Layla, whatever this girl is, just a jobber, So yeah, easy and quick win for Britt Baker to establish her dominance in the women's division. And we got a next match that's gonna be happening, and this match is built as well. It's not really built, but this is the first time ever that Chris Jericho and Frankie Kazarian will ever face each other in a ring. I'm actually very excited for this match, not only because it's the first time these two have faced each other, but these are two guys who are just absolutely amazing in the ring. Chris Jericho, one of the, considered to be one of the greatest of all time. Frankie Kazarian, a really great wrestler, I got Jericho winning this one. Obviously everything, you got to keep Jericho steaming with, MJF, with the Inner Circle. You got to build, well, you can't really build Jericho up because he's a legend, but you get what I'm saying here, man. Jericho is going to win this match. It's going to be a really good match, but in the end, Jericho is going to win this match. Now, the next match is a tag team match where we have Darby Allin and Cody Rhodes taking on Team Taz, which is Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs. That's right, they changed Will Hobbs' name. He's no longer called Will Hobbs. He is now Powerhouse Hobbs, which I believe is a really good name, mainly due to the fact that, makes it look him more tough. I mean, Will Hobbs that's a basic name, but Powerhouse Hobbs makes it really okay, really look tough. And Ricky Starks, man, I love everything about Ricky Starks. He's one of my favorite things on Dynamite. I think he doesn't get talked about a lot, like, because everyone talks about John Silver or Hangman Page, but Ricky Starks, man, something about this kid, Ricky Starks. This kid is hella talented, cuts great promos, really good wrestler. He's just fucking cool. He's just fucking great, dude. Like, Ricky Starks, man, let me tell you something. This dude is going to be something in the future. He is going to be a star. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird because when you look at Team Taz, you have that powerhouse. You have that powerhouse Hobbs. You have Brian Cage, but then there's that charismatic dude, as some people will call him, Ricky Starks. So, really great signing from AEW when they signed him. No wonder WWE contacted him after his match, his debut match in AEW. But like I said, man, I love everything about Ricky Starks, man, and one of my favorites. And Darby Allin, the TNT champion, Darby Allin, good win. And good job for AEW putting the belt on Darby Allin. Deserves it. Cody Rhodes, he had his run. He didn't really need another run with the title. Yeah, man, but as for Powerhouse Hobbs, Will Hobbs turning heel, I was shocked by it. Let me tell you something about heel turns, man. Heel turns need to come out of nowhere, okay? I hate when, there's a heel turn where you can sense it's about to happen. With Powerhouse Hobbs, this heel turn came out of nowhere. Like, tonight on NXT, Toni Storm's heel turn came out of nowhere. That's right, Toni Storm turned heel tonight. And that shocked the hell out of me because that came out of nowhere. But anyways, this is not about NXT. This is about AEW. I got Team Taz winning this, man. They need to be built up, man. Powerhouse, he needs that win with Ricky Starks under the new, with Powerhouse Hobbs joining the group. They need this win. Obviously, this match is gonna ignite the feud between the FTW World Championship and Cody. Obviously, we saw tonight on Dynamite Taz, cutting what looked like the shoot promo, wasn't really shoot, but calling out the AEW management, Tony Khan and all of them, saying that they are disrespecting the FTW World Championship. Make the FTW an official title, basically, which means that for the past 6 months, because that title has been on TV, that title has been in AEW for 6 months, and it's just now, and we're just now recognizing it as an official title, or Cage has held that title for months now, and he's not officially a champion. I don't know. So, we have the Battle Royale for the AEW Dynamite Diamond Ring. Adam Page versus Alex Reynolds, John Silver, Sammy Guevara, Matt Hardy, Isaiah Cassidy, Mark Quinn, Matt Sydal, Scorpio Sky, Shawn Spears, Orange Cassidy, Kip Sabian, Miro, Wardlow, and MJF. They did this last year. And first off, I know this may seem like a nitpick, but why is MJF in this match? MJF won last year's AEW Dynamite Diamond Ring, what is he going to do with 2 rings? He already has one he could hit. Or, well, then again, if he wins it and he accidentally loses the other one, he could just use the other one, so something like that. But I think they need to give the AEW Dynamite Diamond Ring to either, I'd say Adam Page, Hangman Adam Page, or Shawn Spears. One of those two. And if not, you give it to someone who really needs it, someone who really needs it. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to someone like Miro, because Miro, he needs to get built up. I'll be honest with you, man, I'm not, when Miro first came into the company, I was excited. I was like, they're going to build him up. I even said it, that they need to build him up, get him some wins. And I'm liking Miro, but, it's just mostly the character of Miro. You're coming in from the Empire, and you're supposed to get over. I mean, I love Miro, but like I can't really take him seriously when he's fighting over video games. Hopefully they do a segment where Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford they get married, and Miro just kills Kip Sabian. All right, hell, attack Penelope Ford as well, and then stop this video game bullshit and do what you did in WWE, and that was fucking just kill people every left and right, left and right, left and right. You know what I mean? That's what Miro needs to be doing, man. That's what he needs to be doing. He don't need to be fighting over video games. He needs to kill. Well, not legit kill, but you get what I'm saying here. He needs to, as Lana says it best, he needs to crush his opponents. Not crush video games. Not crush video games or the fact that he lost in Pac-Man. Stupid, ridiculous. This match, I'm really looking forward to this match. The AEW World Championship on the line. Jon Moxley versus Kenny Omega. Guys, this match is probably the best match. Well, I think it's going to be the best match of the night. And in my honest opinion, I think this is probably one of the best, build up. Well, not really build up to a match, but you get what I'm saying. Like a really big match. Like, Moxley and Omega. Last year, Moxley attacking Omega at Double or Nothing. Moxley makes his debut. They were supposed to fight all out. Moxley gets injured. Moxley attacks Omega on the debut episode, puts him through a glass. Omega's attacking Moxley. Moxley's attacking Omega. Moxley wants unsanctioned. And they do a lights out match at Full Gear, which led to them, I believe, getting fined. That lets you know how fucking crazy that match was. And then, when you think it's over, a year later, Moxley's the champion and Omega wins the elimination, 8-man elimination tournament. And now he gets this match. Now, Kenny needs to win the title, okay? I know there's some Moxley fans that are like, well, Moxley needs to head into Revolution as the champion. Guys. Moxley has to lose, all right? Moxley is the longest reigning AEW World Champion in history, okay? He doesn't need to hold the title for another 2 months. If he's losing it, if he's say he was to lose their Revolution, he would have to hold for another 2 months. Okay, and he's already the longest reigning. He don't already beat Jericho's reign. I believe he did. Yeah, because Jericho lasted for a few months as well. But yeah, but nah, man. And also Moxley, he's had a pretty good, decent reign. Like, who the hell's Moxley gonna feud with next? He's beating almost everyone. He's fucking beating Brody Lee. He's beating Brian Cage. He's beating Eddie Kingston, MJF. I mean, who's he gonna beat? You could say Cody or Jericho. Jericho could come because Jericho still has a rematch clause, but he's beating Jericho. You could say Cody, but Cody, I don't know. And Cody's already feuding for the FTW World Title, most likely. Shawn Spears. But then again, they need to build him up. So, yeah, man. So, they need to capitalize on Omega. Like Moxley said in what was an incredible promo tonight, we need to see the Kenny Omega. I want to see the Kenny Omega. We want to see the Kenny Omega that got WWE like eyeing on Kenny Omega. The Kenny Omega that Vince wanted to come to WWE and pay millions of dollars and wanted to come to WWE. The Kenny Omega that put on a classic match, and some consider it to be the greatest professional wrestling match in history, against Kazuchika Okada at Wrestle Kingdom 11. A man who put on a 7-star match with Kazuchika Okada at Dominion 2018. A man who many people claim has changed the wrestling business. The Kenny Omega who was telling all those superstars down in Orlando to train for the next Kenny Omega Live, even though it's not going to happen. The Kenny Omega that we all knew and loved from New Japan, who had those classic matches with Naito and Evil and just One Wing Angel the shit out of AJ Styles to take control over Bullet Club. You know, that's the Omega we all want to see. That cocky, arrogant heel that we all know and love about Kenny Omega. So I think that Omega's going to beat Moxley. Either Dusty finish, well, not Dusty finish, but like using a heel tactic, thus turning heel, officially turning heel. Because Kenny, he's been teasing for weeks now on end heel, but he hasn't like went into full cleaner mode. But I think next week he is officially going to go into full cleaner mode. And I don't care what anyone says. A heel Kenny Omega is what we need. And I think a heel Kenny Omega is what AEW needs. Alright, y'all, so those are my predictions for AEW. I don't want to waste too much time. I've been trying to, not go over time. I know my last video was, 21 minutes, because a lot of my videos be, 15, 20 minutes. I try to sometimes make them either a little bit more or less than 10 minutes, because I don't want you guys, but yeah, man. So anyways, like I said before, man, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Be safe out there, y'all, because this is a crazy world we're living in. And I got to before I end this video, I got to give a huge shout out to the king, well, to the guy, the elitist. Shout to him, man. My last video was my WWE Survivor Series review, and the elitist commented on my video, which shocked the hell out of me because I didn't expect him to comment on my video. And for some strange reason, my crazy ass didn't subscribe to him, so I ended up subscribing to him the other night and been trying to watch his videos. But shout out to him, my man. He put in the comment section, yo, dude, great review. You truly deserve more subscribers. And hey, man, I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate the love you guys be getting me. I know when I first started this YouTube channel, man, back in June, I didn't expect to get so many views. I thought I was still gonna be maybe at 2, maybe 3 subscribers, or just have that 1 subscriber. But now I have 13. And unlike Charlie Dem, or unlike the Emilios who be like, oh, I just wish I had 100 million. Hey, man, I support y'all. Well, yeah, I support you guys, and thank you guys for supporting me by subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, show the kids some love, like this video, share this video, tell your fans, or tell your friends, family, loved ones, cats, dogs, animals. Tell them, people. DC Wrestling is on the rise, and DC Wrestling is on its way to becoming the top 1%. Well, not the true top 1%, because that's not going to happen until I reach 1 million. But like I said, we slowly grinding. So let's keep it doing, bro. Let's do this, fam. Anyways, this is DC Wrestling, and I'm out. So yeah, I feel like that's become my outro. So yeah, because I don't really have a true outro. So yeah.